What is up guys, Wraec here with a new video, and today I did a ton of Durst trial farming because today all of the trials in Durst trial are open, and well, we did them all. I went in there, I cleared a ton, I don't know. We had one that was just at 9 and I cleared them all up to 60. Now it got quite difficult, I have to say. At some stages you really had to focus to not lose some heroes, do multiple attempts, something like that, especially. Well, not really the ones where you have to win within 30 seconds or something. Those are not really that insane. But really the ones where you just can't lose a hero. It is quite interesting. They lowered the requirements. We can just watch it clear here. They lowered the requirements a little bit in the later stages. So like you get an extra 5 seconds on some. Oh yeah, that one was difficult. That one was difficult because my granny and my Lucius, they kept dying, and that was a little bit annoying. And what I did to actually solve that, what was a bit easier, I had this clear, I watched this clear, I took out the Cassidy, put in a Hewin, and used Cascade spell to just give her energy, and that worked in the end. Because this here, this clear, is actually not perfect. That is not a perfect clear. 2 heroes died there, and that means you don't get full loot. You can't have more than 1 hero die. In the lower trials of this stage, you can have no heroes die. So now they give you 1 hero that can die, and you have to be a bit careful with those clears, because sometimes this will just be the clears that made it. But they don't necessarily show you the clear that got the perfect requirement. So that is maybe something to look out for. Kind of interesting. It was quite random that we just saw that, but good. So in that regard, I had to improve some of those clears because I wanted to get perfect on all of them, which I managed to do, which is quite cool. And now I'm really waiting for the full access for the sunset trials, which will be quite cool because then again we can clear some more stuff, which is pretty nice, or we can clear it throughout the week. We'll see. What we're going to do now, and what we're going to do today, is we're going to check out my loot. We're going to check out what I got, because I still got all of those chests from those clears, and we're going to see what I will drop. And we still have my Durst tokens as well. I think we start off with that. The question is, what do we go for? What do we go for? I kind of think Corrin would be pretty cool, given that we now use him against the Primordial. So having a very good build on him would be rather nice. So maybe we'll just go for this. Go for some warrior charms. Let's see. Full sweep. Trial 16. Bam. Let's go. Got some Florabelle there. I like to see that. That's pretty cool. And you can see we now get a ton more mythic charms. The first stage really not that much. Now we get a ton more. I got some Florabelle charm there. Attack ultimate strength, not too bad. Igor, I don't really fancy that, but I think we already got some. So that would be pretty interesting. We got the same one again, which is interesting. You get an essence, a Bronco essence, I think it's called. And there's no use for that right now, so that's pretty interesting as well. We got a Brutus charm there. HP haste, sadly, so no skill power on Brutus. We're really looking for skill power to get that longer immunity than the all necessarily owl charms that you will get all the time. All the time? Oh my god, okay, I didn't say that. Nobody heard that. And then another Florabelle one. Haste, skill power. Haste, pretty cool. Haste is one of those charm skills where we still think about whether or not it's like really the most insane. Might be the most insane, we'll see. And there we got the Corrin one. Energy on hit, ultimate strength. Well, it's not bad, I like that. I like that. Probably not the one that I would have gone for. Probably really want something like haste, but if I have nothing for that slot, I don't mind that. So overall, decent. We still didn't get the ones that we really need. But we might still have a chance for that, because we still have the boxes. We still have the boxes in here. We have all of those boxes that I got from the clears. We have the ones I got from the trial with 9, because those are still the red ones. Doesn't matter which one we get, but it's quite interesting. We got like 3 smokies there. We now have to see which charms we really end up dropping. I think we start off with tank. Honestly, not too much interesting stuff in there. I guess Fresto's pretty cool. We got a lot of Fresto mythic charms. Other than that, I don't really know on tank. Like, I don't really fancy anything there. Let's just open it. We got Granny. Twice for different slots. Pretty good. Don't really care for the Rhino. Forgot his name even. My god. Lumont. What did we get for the Granny? HP attack. Okay. I mean, for a tank, HP is alright. Haste energy on hit. Not bad. I mean, for Granny you want to go to get the ult, so why not? Sure, 2 slots, very, very nice. I guess that could have gone worse. Warrior, we got 3 chests. Again, we have Corrin in there, so that will be really, really insane. Let's see if we can get Corrin. And that's another Florabelle charm. Haste skill power. I mean, that's not bad. Not bad at all. That's okay. And then we got Scalita. Scalita a bit annoying because for Scalita I know that we have one for the middle slot. I know we have one for the right slot. I know that my left slot one is an epic charm. So we still have the epic buff there. So it would have been quite huge to get one for the left slot. Don't know if we got one before, didn't really look at that. Decent charms, but nothing that I'm really excited about. Maybe we'll go for Marksman now. Marksman also kind of huge. Merrily Odie in there. Merrily is probably what we want to aim for here. So let's get some nice Merrily charms. For Merrily, haste is insane. Attack speed is good. I don't know if her skill power is necessarily nice. But like haste, attack speed, I think that would be kind of the most interesting ones. Diurnal. Okay, crit damage boost. We got a lot of Diurnal charms already. I kind of like Reese. Reese pretty cool, crit damage boost. It's not like we're probably going to use her. Him. Always say that incorrectly. But I don't mind getting a charm. Lyca, I've never really used her. And there we have HP Fist Magic. That was pretty bad for Merrily. Vigorous charm, not really what we want. So kind of bad. Yeah, bit sad. Okay, Mage, Arden, yeah, Arden probably, Carolina, it's probably what we want to go for. Yeah, Arden, Carolina, those are the ones that came to mind. Other than that, not really sure. Let's see. And, okay, that is a bit horrible. I think the only really decent one is Parisa, because Parisa's used in some tower stages. I used her to deal damage there in the Wilder Tower. That was kind of okay. The rest of them, Santrana, HP healing is horrible. HP energy on it, attacks. That was pretty horrible. I have to say. Yeah, don't really like that. And then we have the support charm Odie, I guess. I don't know energy on hit necessarily, but probably haste. Haste is really what I'm thinking. Yeah, probably haste for Odin's, for Smokey in some way. I think that would be the most interesting for now. And yeah, of course, Coco is also quite nice. We got 2 Odie charms there for different slots. We'll see in a second what it is. Well, we can already click on this Coco one. It's Vitality Skill Power. Not necessarily bad. I think it was Vitality healing received or healing inflicted. I think it was healing received. Not sure if that's going to be too good. Energy on hit and ultimate strength. Kind of interesting. We're going to check out all of the characters in a second and see which ones are really good and which of those treasures or those charms are really interesting. Ultimate strength on Rainier means not necessarily the ultimate damage dealer in that sense. So I'm not sure if that's going to be too fancy. Skill power, I think it's alright on Coco. I think it was alright, we'll see. HP haste, I'm not sure. I mean, like, probably decent for the recovery of the chariot of this little toy that he builds. I think that would be okay. And here we have double vitality skill power for 2 slots. I mean, getting 2 slots for Smokey isn't bad. And now we have a Rogue. Rogue, I think Vala was Rogue. Vala would be pretty nice. I see her as boss damage dealer for sub 50% again, so probably Vala getting some there would be pretty nice. What does it say for acquire, by the way? Durastral, okay. And we got double Vala there, both for the same slot. Means Sylvina, HP attack speed is decent. Still want to try Salazar. We have haste crit here, which I think is pretty good. HP Fist Magic, so haste crit combat charm for the left slot. I think very decent pick and something that will enhance our damage quite a lot. I think that is probably one of the best ones there. So very nice. I think we're now going to go into the Resonating Hall and check it out one by one. Probably going to go for the more interesting heroes. Let's check out the interesting heroes. So it lets you quick socket stuff, but it's not always the best selection. For this one we have haste vitality, the other option would be ultimate power strength skill power, energy on hit ultimate strength, and we have attack life drain. And suggested by the game are HP haste and HP attack speed. I guess given that we have haste here, I think it's okay. I think it's okay, not a bad choice by the game. And for this one we have only one, and for this one we have none. This is kind of interesting. Not too much of a buff for our Corrin, I'll be honest with you guys. Let's check out Skalita if we finally could get this last slot, because you can see right here. And we got it. Oh, finally. So we now jump from the elite buff, because this was really our best charm here. We jump from the elite buff now, bam, to the mythic buff. Very, very nice. Getting HP ultimate strength. I mean, I don't mind that, but you can see how little charms we had for that slot. And that's honestly a bit insane to me. I was thinking it might just be a bug, because look at that. Look at that. That's just madness. We didn't even get like a yellow rarity one. Absolutely insane. And for this one we have HP energy on hit. Kinda prefer Fist Def. Not sure if it's transferred through her buff, because she has the ability to give you Fist Def magic def with her buff, but I'm not sure. Okay, we have attack life drain here. I like attack life drain, it's pretty cool. Execution is also interesting, but then again, she has innate execution in that she can just nuke away enemies. Ultimate strength, might be cool. Is it cool on her? Because like, oh, I know I didn't save it. Did I save it? I think it's okay. I don't know if ultimate strength is necessarily cool on her. So it's like this 3-tar rock wave. We get the 200% damage plus 20%. I don't know. Like ultimate strength, in my opinion, feels underpowered. It's 220% plus 20% now. It's not even a 10% damage buff, and I use a charm for that. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. And I mostly saw skill power being useful on heroes that don't necessarily use it to deal damage, but to use it in some form of utility, like for longer immortality duration on Brutus, for example. Then we have Carolina, my first mythic charm on her. Which one is that even? Attack skill power. We have two. We have haste skill power and we have attack skill power. And recommended is crit damage boost. Very interesting. Okay. I personally have to say, I mean, I prefer haste skill power, and apparently it is recommended. Oh no, it's not recommended. They say attack skill power is recommended. I'm not sure about that. I mean, like the damage, yes, but haste skill power just feels like better choice. Is she that great with skill power? I have to save. Does she have that much utility from that? Okay, we have 15% there. It's not 10% even. Same here. Not too insane on that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like the extra damage sure is nice, and she does a lot of damage with her snowballs. So buffing these snowballs in a way is probably, yeah, it's probably what you want to go for. But the question is if other charms can't achieve that in a better way. I'm not going to check out every single hero. For some, we're just going to go in there and click and see. Haste crit damage boost, pretty nice. And here we have HP Fist. I don't know, that's not good. They recommend haste crit or HP attack speed. And I kind of see that. Probably the haste crit one is really the one that you want for probably every single slot. We can check out OD as well. OD just one charm yet, so still looking a bit. Attack speed is one of the recommended ones though. So pretty nice. The other recommended one is HP attack speed. They recommend attack speed here. We have to compare that to haste still, because he already has attack speed. I think there is a decent chance that haste will actually do better on a lot of those heroes. So yeah. Did we finally get one of those Brutus charms? Look at that, we got so many already. Is there a good one? We want skill power, and they actually recommend you that. But if they are both down there, we didn't get one yet. And same for here, sadly. So no skill power charm for us yet. Bit sad. Let's check out Smokey. Smokey with a full mythic charm set. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Vitality skill power. I don't know. They recommend it though. It's interesting. Vitality skill power is recommended. Attack ultimate strength. Okay. And you can see vitality skill power, HP skill power. They really recommend skill power. We're going to check this out. So if that is the case, if that is a recommended one, there's a decent chance that this is actually pretty good. We got two haste ones there though. Haste vitality, haste energy on it. Tough. Let's check out what skill power actually does for him. So skill power is basically everything but his ult. So this is ultimate power and this is basically skill power. They both share the same symbol, is a bit annoying. So it actually buffs his heal. Okay. I mean, it's 5% heal buff. Oh, is it attack buff? Okay, interesting. That's the attack buff, not the heal. Oh, not too bad. That's actually interesting, because buffing that is really high value. And then we also have the heal buff. I mean, it's not too much, but like we get a 30% heal buff. I take it 25% if we have 3 charms. And sadly, there isn't... Oh, there is still more. Okay, he has enhanced force, but it's his ultimate power. Is this ultimate power, really? Does it say the same here? Is this still bug? No. This is ultimate power. So also here we have ultimate power. I mean, like, we don't really need that. But it's interesting. I didn't think that was ultimate power. Kinda weird, but okay. Okay, one more that I want to check out is Vala, because Vala... Yeah, okay, we just have them for the 1 slot there. We have the haste crit and we have the HP fist def. They recommend attack and execution and crit damage boost. Attack execution, I mean, in the one sense is interesting. Execution, the damage to enemies below 50% HP. On the other hand, I think she innately has that already. Let's check out her stats. Execution. Okay, we only have 5%. So in that sense, getting some extra executions are actually not that bad. Let's also check out vitality for a second, because we are here. Every point of vitality increased the effectiveness of the units, received shields and healing. So I don't see how that is too interesting to for Smokey. So in that sense, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that you would want to have something like healing, I guess. But yeah, okay. So we still have to get some more, because I really see her as a damage dealer pretty soon. But yeah, will be something that we wait. I think we now checked out most of the interesting ones. Maybe we can still check out Coco. But beyond that, I'm going to wait, and I'm going to now click on all of them, check out the cool ones, and probably show you 3 more or something. Let's check out Coco though. We have attack skill power here, pretty nice. We have HP attack. On this one, we got vitality skill power or attack skill power. Vitality skill power, I think, is a bit better on her. Attack skill power is interesting because we now have it on all of them. But vitality skill power, I think having her be healed a bit more is kind of nice. So we have full skill power set on her. 3 skill power, full mythic. Let's see what that does get her. So we have extra heal by 20%. Not too bad. So it's 60% because we have 3 skill power. Then we have extra damage here. Interesting. I mean, she's not really known to be an insane damage dealer. So in that sense, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Probably wouldn't have gone for skill power on her. Is that the recommended one? Like, really? Because that doesn't seem too fancy. I probably what I wanted to have on her. Can I please stop misclicking every single button? That would be very, very nice. It's not recommended. It is recommended. Interesting. Yeah, that would be something that I would have gone for, like energy on hit, maybe some HP, maybe something like haste, just to get her to her ult a bit quicker. Not necessarily skill power. I don't really see that on her. So I will now equip the rest of them, and then I'll show you the cool ones. Okay, and we are back. And, well, Florabelle, I have to say, is pretty cool. Look at that. We got, like, skill power. We got ultimate strength there. We got another skill power. And the cool thing that I saw on her now, if we check out these skills, a lot of those skill power and ultimate power things actually buff her minions. So Spiny actually gets more of her HP, the more ultimate power you have. And then you have extra haste here that is granted by her giant bull sprite. And we have damage buffs for her minions through skill power. So in that sense, pretty cool actually. And quite interesting that this is that effective on her. But we got that now, so very, very nice. And the other one, which is the last one, we got like a full mythic iron, which I think is pretty fancy. We got a Fizz magic def. I mean, it's not too insane, but we take the energy on hit. Then we got attack haste. That's very, very nice. I definitely love haste on him, and some attack as well. Hey, skill power here. Skill power also not too bad on Iron actually, because he actually gains a lot of those buffs there. We have the extra shield, extra 30% on that. So if you want a huge shield on Iron, which also, of course, while the shield is active, you gain the dodge rate, is fairly interesting to have skill power on him. There's not much else he gets, but this shield buff and the extra bit of damage here isn't too bad. So skill power kind of fancy on him actually. But now that we've done all of this, I think we should definitely make use of some of those charms. Maybe attack the Primordial boss with all of our new charms, see if we can get some good damage. But before we do that, there's one more thing that I want to do, and this is actually head to the charm boss. We actually went to 199 billion power at the charm merchant. It's right over there, because I was asked where the charm merchant is. There he is. There he is. And we want to try to actually get some nice stuff there, but before we do it, we should recycle. I saw we got some duplicates as well this time. You see we got this Branco essence there. All of the essence that we get from duplicates is, of course, usable, except for the Branco essence, which is still, I don't know what they're planning to do with that. Charm merchant, yes, please, talk to me. And then we can also convert some of our yellow essence. And now we have 1985. You can see there are some mythic charms in here as well. Also, if you want, you can get like 3 random mythic charms for Sorin. It's also available for Fresto and for Alsa, which I think is pretty cool that they put the new heroes in there and say like, okay, you don't have to wait for huge RNG. Here they are, take them, enjoy, and have some fun with it. I don't know why I didn't buy those, by the way. Those are, of course, important. The wonderful charm chests for Hemi. And I think what we're going to do right now is we are going to go for warrior charms, trying to get some more nice Corrin charms. You can see I already did that a little bit. 1600. Yeah, I think 5 chests are enough for now. Let's see if we can get something good. And sadly, we only got Kruger charms. Okay, quite unfortunate. Nothing we can do about it. Again, go in here, equip our Hemi charms here, go to the red ones. I don't know, I didn't see mythic ones there. They definitely need mythic charms, I don't know. We need mythic charms for Chippy and Hemi, of course. It's quite fancy also that the people said like, no, we want charms for those guys. And actually they changed it and put them in there, even though they are rather useless. 68% already on that boss. I think it is just the 4th day or 3rd day that I'm attacking this guy. He is falling pretty quickly. It's actually a bit insane. What is this marker? What did I miss? Igor. We got Igor. Better Igor charm. 495 now on Corrin. We'll upgrade that later. I thought about upgrading his weapon to +15. Didn't really go for that. The reason is we have a new hero waiting to be released, and of course we want to make the most of it. Let's check again if we have the proper charms equipped. We have haste, vitality, options for ultimate strength, skill power, or energy on hit, on ultimate strength, or attack life drain. It's interesting. I mean, ultimate strength, skill power, not bad. They recommend HP haste or HP attack speed, and of course we went for haste, vitality being useless, but haste being nice. I think we just keep haste. HP attack speed, okay. The last one, of course, we have nothing, so yeah. And those were both duplicates. Interesting. Okay. I think we're just going to attack and going to see how much damage we can inflict. And I think that is going to be about the end of this video. By the way, I saw a lot of people being worried now because they were placed 49 or something, or in any way. I think we are going to see at least one more meta change. I'm pretty confident that we are going to see Vala being a damage dealer for this boss. So at that point in time, I reckon there is going to be a meta change. So it's not that important if you now deal 5 or 10% less damage. We are going to see what happens at the end when we enter the final stages of this boss, when execution plays a role, when we are below 50%. As is always the case, that the damage numbers then change, and if people don't have the heroes prepared, if people don't necessarily have something like a Vala or execution or proper charms, well, then they might be in a tough spot. And if you are then at a good position, you will secure your rank and you will face no problem there. At this point, by the way, of course we have the mythic charms now. It's still kind of difficult to see what happens, and we absolutely got demolished there. And this is definitely not a good run. This is probably one of my worst runs actually, because we only got 24 mil. Definitely got more than that before. Yeah, bit unfortunate. Bit unfortunate actually. Yeah, we probably should do another one. Usually I don't get nuked like that. But what shall we do? So let's level up our damage dealer. Just one more to 500, actually 1,500. Can we get 500? Can we claim some AFK loot? 32k. Isn't that enough? Yes, it is. Bam! 500. This can still go on. Yeah, I do that every time between the attacks. Just use the resource that I have to make the next attack a bit stronger. You can watch the next one as well. It's already a long video, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see what we can do there. Interesting, by the way, that Fresto found his way in so many builds. I think I will make a video about that as well. Maybe I have already. I'm not sure if I'm going to post this video first, or I wanted to make kind of a Fresto review as well. Maybe we'll do that first. I'm not quite sure. What I can see though, I think the next team I'm going to try, once the boss is below 50%, is taking out Scalita, putting in Vala, and then just trying to get more damage into that. Might also be that we see Corrin leaving the team. Do we get nuked again? Scalita's down. We are still alive. Corrin survived, so probably we're going to see a bit more damage there. A bit better survivability on that team would be rather nice. 25 mil. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm not sure if this is a new record. But as long as I get it in my chest... No, I definitely had 28 chests before. Definitely had 28 chests before. So, yeah. Yeah, 26.5. So we're still fairly far off. But it's not too important. Let's watch the last attack. Yeah. I wonder what else we are going to do. I think we are going to make a collab with somebody also and discuss some nice Mythic Charm builds. I think that is going to be an interesting topic to talk about. Maybe just see and talk about which heroes are very interesting, which combinations of heroes are very interesting to put Mythic Charms on and to make some interesting effects with. Maybe something for Supreme Arena. I could see a guide for that being kind of cool. So maybe I'm going to make that. Still thinking about it actually. That was my Scalita and my Smokey. It's not very good that if they die. I have to say, it's not very good if they die. At least my Fresto survived. Fresto, absolute monster survivability at M+. Yeah, not too great of attacks, I have to say. I attacked yesterday with the same team and actually had more damage, so bit unfortunate, but really in the loot it doesn't change much if you have 1 or 2 less chests, so yeah. Mostly I'm waiting for sub 50% and then we're going to do huge damage, I think. Bit unlucky, I guess. But what shall we do? Let's get another level going here. And with that, I would say we end the video. I wish you guys a great day. Tell me down in the comments below which Mythic Charms you got. Did you get something interesting there? Please let me know. And with that, I wish you a great day. We'll see us in the next one.